I wish Shaz knew that I was also not educated for this. I was learning as we were going forward, making mistakes also, and every day is a struggle still. It's not easy. I have to think what others are thinking about you. I have to think, should I do this? Should I track him? Should I not track him? Every day is just really, 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 really difficult. I don't know. Still confused. But I want you to know that every day, the reason I'm doing this is because I really, really love him. And I love my past. Do you need him?
Yes, no. Now it's there. Everybody is better. So I was struggling with alcohol and cocaine. That caused a lot of stress on my personal life and my family life. So before coming to Legacy, we were separated. That time I was not doing very well. So she had found this place, Legacy, for me, and she said that just go there and I'm gonna be with you. So right when I came here, it was like something completely different, which I had imagined before. So within 2 weeks she was here, because she saw the changes in me. I was happy, I was doing very well. So yeah, I initially I came for 2 weeks, but I ended up staying for like two months, because I extended my program. I was like, I want to learn more. Then I did my outpatient program here. She had come live with me by that time, and I mean, long story short, here I am, a year in recovery, which has been great. We've had some ups and downs, yes, but in terms of what I've learned from Legacy, it's been phenomenal for both of us.
So before I researched into Legacy, I found a few places to go in Canada. That's where we live, and all those places that we did even trials for, they had no similarity between Legacy and those. First of all, they had nothing for families. They had nothing for spouses. They wouldn't even let me come into any kind of sessions even afterwards. So they were not joining us together. So even if he's getting the knowledge, I'm not getting anything out of it, and we don't know how to react together. So Legacy actually broke that pattern. And the day I landed here, after 2 weeks of, actually 3 days into his treatment, I got a call from his therapist that we want to add you. And that was the game changer. So even when I called Legacy the first time, I knew that was the place. I just knew it, the way they spoke to me on the phone. And then here we are again. This is our second family weekend, and we were just planning to come to the next one. So if somebody would have told me that I would be sitting with him, no, I did not dream of that. So yes, a Legacy made impossible stuff happen. Now I can talk to him without having any kind of arguments, or like we're on the same page. It's easier for us to have a conversation. We both understand each other's levels. And Legacy Family Weekends taught me to go into his shoes and also think. And I think the same for him.
Yeah, and for me, I think, I mean, a lot of people would say it, but I was kind of in a denial for a very long time. Because my journey when I was actively struggling with substance abuse, my life was still good. I was kind of like a high functioning person in a way. That's what I thought. So I had no legal matters or nothing to deal with any of that stuff. So, however, I was not clean up here. So Legacy helped me towards that. Try to be open about everything, and then, not trying to lie, isolate and stuff like that. So
Yeah, so the first family weekend I came to, I didn't know what I was getting into, but that helped me understand what he goes through as the client here, because sitting at home we don't realize what they're doing, so much intense work that they're doing. I didn't understand that. So when I came here and I did it with him, I understood that this takes a lot of work and commitment. So family weekend made me realize that.
I think that was spot on. For me, I would say it's by coming here, I've kind of like felt not alone. A lot of stories kind of like resembled ours, for the worst parts as well. So this gave us kind of like a courage, some sort of like a motivation that we're not outliers. We're normal people just going through a bad phase, which can be easily fixed. And family weekend made us feel that inclusivity,
I've known Legacy for a year now, and all the events or all the times I have entered it for family nights or for family weekend or for just to pop in and say hi, I've never met any staff who hasn't smiled at me, who hasn't asked me how I am. I have never had any kind of a dissatisfaction. Like there is not even a D in that. So I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they can just get these kind of team members who can be so nice to us, and that is true.
I'd say I know it's a business, but it kind of feels like a family here. Like I know people on like first name basis, although you guys are probably like have 500 employees, but just like from the day I arrived, people would know my name. They would greet me like I was their buddy, and same goes to like even when I see Mark, like the way he greets us, it's like it's definitely like a family or team, rather than the culture of like having so many employees and that hierarchy system, all that. I would say like it's been amazing. They don't have the word no in their dictionary, I would say. I would say don't mess out for a thing. It's a game changer. Firstly, it's a beautiful spot. Okay, and I think although it's our second weekend in like a year, but I kind of feel that every year our circumstances also change personally. So it's always a good learning step to come back and get a refresher. Yeah, which I'm getting all the refresher courses, although I did study all these things in groups, but I'm still like, now implementing them.
Yeah, I would say to those families who are thinking about coming, don't think, just get here. It's worth to give yourself these 3 days, because it's going to change your lives, and for the good. It's going to bring more love and hope to your family.